Objection! Hello everybody, welcome to Video Games Awesome Live. This is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. Some part of the trial at some part of the day and the end of the game. I don't know why I track that, or try to. It's like this, well, we haven't had our second day in court, I know that. And this is actually one of those rare occasions in which a day of investigation was broken up into two parts. It had a to be continued moment.
Yes, it did.
In the middle of the day of investigation. That's actually kind of rare.
So I wonder
if not the first time it's ever happened.
Yeah, I wonder how long this will be then.
Yeah, you have to wonder. I don't remember what made the day end. We can just go and refresh ourselves anyways by going to chapter start. Continue from chapter start. And see what happened? Oh yeah, so a bunch of locks applied themselves.
Son of a...
And that's it. Oh, that's it. Like, that's where we were.
Okay.
So, we just tried to get in because there was an earthquake, and Edgy got over it quickly because he's a hero. And...
But he
had some tender loving care from Phoenix, too.
Yeah, but he let the prisoner go.
The prisoner escaped. So, my client, Iris, right? Iris, who we...
I don't know why I did prisoner like that. She is...
Iris, who is basically like a doppelganger with just dark black hair version of Dahlia Hawthorne, the most evil bitch to ever exist in any form, fictional or real. But anyways, let's go. Is this what Gondant was talking about? Yeah, the trick locks. Now then, Iris, please remove these at once. Wait, what? How did she get her back?
Oh, I thought she was inside. Oh, right, they said she won't run away from...
Oh, and we got here and she was here.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that we were worried she escaped, but she just... Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm afraid I can't. It's not possible for me.
What? What? During the earthquake, when the cavern was in danger of caving in, Iris escaped. And I know that there was only one lock when I last came here. So we think that maybe she put more on?
Yeah.
So you're saying that you can't undo the new locks?
Yes.
If only I was stronger. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I think he's talking about stronger to resist earthquakes, making him pass out. Not stronger in terms of ripping them apart.
Okay.
Edgeworth, how are you feeling? You look a little pale in the face.
Like you're one to talk with your face all green and beautiful.
Aww.
Miles Edgeworth, go and get some air. I'll watch over the suspect. If you go get a grip on yourself.
Don't be ridiculous, I'm perfect.
There's no telling what sort of mistakes you could make in your current state. Go and get some rest. That's your only concern now, Miles Edgeworth.
Understood. I'll handle the investigation in the garden. You take care of things here.
Edgeworth. He's got so much pride that he's probably off crying in a corner of the garden. Pride is simply another trap that hinders us in our lives. That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. At any rate, it seems that this is where we part ways, Phoenix Wright. I'm going to stay here and see if I can't solve these bothersome puzzles. I see. Well, thanks for your help. Goes home, has a nap. Now then, do you mind if I ask you a few things, Iris?
No, not at all.
What the fuck? What the fuck did you do? Why did you make a run for it, Iris?
I'm sorry. I heard the inner temple had been severely shaken by a strong earthquake we had. I was so worried. I just had to come and see.
In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law. At least we are clear on that.
I can't tell you how relieved I was when I saw the sacred cavern was all right. But
What's wrong with it?
Why do I drink out of a travel mug on this show? This is just really tacky.
Because it keeps
It keeps it warm. Yeah. Okay. We should get like a sippy cup.
A sippy cup is a lot more classy.
Thank you. But that.
then I saw these chains here. I saw all these extra locks that someone had put on the sacred cavern's door, and who in the world would have done something like this? These trick locks are a secret treasure of the Korean tradition. There are hundreds of ways to set them. That's why only the person who set the lock can open it.
And you aren't the one who sets these locks? I don't think it's that simple, Francesca von Karma. When we were here the first time, there was only one lock. But now, somehow, there's 5 of them!
Whoa! What does that mean? 5?
It means that someone wanted to secure the place even more. And they wanted to secure it before you got here, Iris. Presumably because they wanted to make sure that Maya couldn't get out. This means that Iris can only open one of these locks, the first one.
Yes, that's correct.
What? Iris, try to think, please. Isn't there a way around this?
Well, like I said, there are hundreds of different ways to set these locks.
Hundreds? Brute force it then, bitch.
Yeah, dude.
Not a big deal. Fucking start getting to work.
I suppose if I went through every combination with each one, I could remove them.
Yeah, fucking do it.
But
It will take time, won't it?
yes, about a day, if I had to guess.
Wow, impenetrable locks, a day, and you get in. Impenetrable. A whole day?! Well, that's better than leaving the locks in place. Will you do this for us?
Sure, I'll do whatever I can.
We've got to wait another day? Hang in there, Maya. You're gonna have to call on your inner strength now. You know what, Iris? There's still one thing I don't quite get. And what might that be, Phoenix Wright? I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where were you?
I was flying above the bridge.
Please, Iris, don't give me that look. You told us that you were in your room at the Hazakura Temple at the time of the incident. But you were seen at the same evening at the Inner Temple. And then you were spotted at the scene of the crime in Hazakura Temple too. Being spotted at both the Hazakura Temple and the Inner Temple, it is as if you were... Well, Iris, I think it's about time you told us the truth.
How many? 5.
You're a twin? I knew it. There's something going on here that we don't know about.
Triplets.
So do you think maybe that, I mean, I wouldn't put it past Dahlia Hawthorne to be this good of an actress, to act like a timid type little bitch. But at the same time, it could, do you think the twin theory is a thing?
I think so.
I actually like it better when his coffee cup just dangles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like you pretty early on were suspicious of twins, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
All right, so look, you want to
wanna
make a
ask-
Tama and just see?
Yeah. Exactly what I was saying.
Mega Tomahawk! She falls to the ground. I think it's time you told the truth about what you were doing that night. You had said you were in your room at the Hazakura Temple the entire time. Do you still claim that to be the truth?
Yes, that's where I was.
Iris, I believe you're innocent. That's why I want to believe that you're telling me too, what you're telling me too. But I can't. Because this person saw you somewhere else on the night of the murder.
Well,
That's easy.
bikini.
Take that!
I'm talking about Sister Bikini, of course.
Sister Bikini.
Her testimony in court today was very clear. That night, I was helping an acolyte with a training in a temple. But, well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. So I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple. Sister Bikini didn't just see you, she spoke with you. You two talked about Maya's training that night. So you see, Iris, you were there at the Inner Temple on the night of the Moida!
That's very impressive, Mr. Wright.
Not really. I mean,
No.
not at all.
The Acolyte's actual training was due to start after 10 o'clock that night. I left the main hall early so I wouldn't be late.
So why don't
No,
you just fucking
didn't.
fight?
No, you didn't.
What time was that?
Let me see. 10 o'clock, you have to ring the bell. It takes about 20 minutes to walk between the main hall and the inner temple. So, I would have left at about 9:40 p.m., I think.
Liar. Liar.
She would have left where at 9:40?
Hazakura Temple.
You rang the bell, though. Who rang the bell if not you? I'm sorry, Iris, but lying just doesn't suit you, you dumb bitch.
Huh?
Now, you say you left the main hall at 9:40, but what you say doesn't add up with this! Do we have evidence that says the bell was wrong?
Rang bell at 10
Yeah,
p.m.
it's her own testimony.
Yeah, you dumbass. Take that.
Oh! You yourself testified to the contrary, don't you remember? You said you rang the lights out bell at 10 o'clock that night. Fuck you, Iris. Plus, only moments before you rang the bell,
We talked.
you were seen in the main hall by the most reliable witness I have.
Who's that?
Do you fucking remember? Got me!
Mr. Wright?
We even spoke a little that evening. Don't you? I'm not an egg. That's when you gave me this. Surely you haven't forgotten.
No, that's right. I remember.
God damn it. And that brings us to another puzzling fact, Iris, if that is your real name. At 10 o'clock on the night of the murder, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time. It's time you told me exactly what's been going on, Iris. So far, I've managed to prove 2 things. First, on the night of the incident, you were at the Inner Temple. And second, at the exact same time, you were ringing the bell at Hazakura Temple. And third, who is that masked man? There's only one possible explanation for this apparent impossibility. There were 2 of you. Do we want to jump there? You were at the Inner Temple, you were at Hazakura Temple.
The only one possible explanation is there are 2 of you.
There were 2 of you. On the night of the incident, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time. I would say a more likely explanation is somebody's testimony is unreliable. Like,
Yeah.
in real life, I wouldn't fucking jump to that conclusion. I would
Yeah.
say either Bikini's a fucking idiot, which she's proven
Yeah.
time and time again, or
We're an idiot.
or you lied with your original testimony saying you rang the
Yeah.
lights out. However, that doesn't matter because Phoenix saw her. So the only real explanation to me
Is bikini.
is Bikini's an idiot.
Yeah.
Which she is. But whatever. Twins! Triplets! Which means there must have been 2 of you. I can't think of any other explanation, Iris.
But
crazy. How could that be?
Yeah, really. Why not teleportation magic?
I was considering that
Why the
too,
fuck
actually.
not? We've seen it. They can fucking change a little girl, a 7-year-old's body into a buxom 30-something. Like
Nope.
that. Why
She's
can't they
Quicksilver.
teleport? I can use a little lozenge to get inside your brain right now. Why the fuck couldn't you teleport? Of course you could teleport.
I like that you use the word lozenge so much. Nobody uses that word.
Do
Well,
they
we
not?
don't.
Do old people only?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn it.
There's only one of me. That's impossible.
Impossible? I wonder. The way you're trembling certainly seems to suggest otherwise.
Nope. You're seriously trying to suggest there's more than one of me? Then show me the evidence. Show me something that proves that there are more than one of me.
Oh no!
I think we're stumped, yo.
No. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Nope. Got nothing.
What about Larry's sketch?
No.
Well, that actually does kind of prove it, doesn't it? If Larry's sketch is to be believed that this person was on fire in the middle of the air above the bridge before it burnt to a crisp, then that proves that the one of Iris died that night. Meaning that the only way that one could exist now is that if a second one died and not the original.
No.
But
I
that's
think
true, isn't it?
I think you're reaching.
That's not reaching. That's reaching no more than what Phoenix just jumped to.
Well, that's true. But
So?
I think we just don't have anything yet.
God fucking damn it. I should investigate and gather more clues. Alright. Fuck. I think that's perfect proof. If we can trust Bikini's testimony, why can't we trust Larry's picture? This door. When I was here earlier, there was only one lock, but now there's 5. These chants, almost as if they are guarding something inside that cavern. I've never seen locks quite like these before. I have. I've seen locks and chains just like these before. Because Larry Fraser. Yeah, but it's also Bikini. They look just like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a psych lock. I wonder if these locks are guarding something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern. I should write a book. Alright. Guess we'll just wander. Phoenix just wanders aimlessly until he finds something now. The hands in his pockets.
Maybe Edgeworth has something to say.
I'm finally getting to the bottom of this case. Not? Okay. I can count on Iris to break those locks. So, I should try to gather more clues. From Sister Bikini, Edgeworth, Gumshoe, and Pearls. He's putting a lot of faith in Iris.
Yeah, he is.
You're gonna count on her to break those locks? This is a girl who's lying to you bitterly to the end here.
And we're just leaving her alone in there,
Yeah.
too?
Yeah. The best suspect for the one who set the additional locks.
Yeah, dude.
Who just promises us that she's actually gonna work on them. No, trust me. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm totally working on it, guy.
Von Karma's in there? I thought Von Karma...
With a whip. So she's gonna, like, force her to do it.
I thought Von Karma left. No, you guys are right.
The cops are still combing this place. They look pretty nervous. I'd be nervous, too. It's gotta be a tough job. Especially with someone giving you the evil eye the whole time.
How could I have done that?
Wow! I can't believe it's still bothering him. Edgeworth? Hey! Don't you dare run away!
What the fuck, Edgeworth?
What do you want, Wright?
What do I want?
If you came here to laugh at me, then get on with it.
Ha ha, your dad died in front of you in an elevator when you were a child. Just kidding.
Go on, laugh away.
I said I was just kidding. I was ready to hug it out of him, but he's just the same prideful Edgeworth.
Try anyways.
You went back to the criminal affairs department, right? You said that you wanted to look into something concerning Iris.
Yes. And that's what I found. I was reminded of something terrible.
Oh?
Do tell.
You guys are putting a lot of effort in the investigation in the garden here, huh?
There's a high chance this is the actual scene of the crime, that's why.
You mean because of the writing in blood and the talisman in the snow? I don't know, seems like a stretch.
Exactly. As you know, those things couldn't have been planted here after the murder.
Because the bridge went out. But surely, you don't suspect Maya, do you?
We have to treat everyone as a suspect, Maya as well as Iris. It's our job, right?
Hey, Edgeworth. Earthquakes. So, I guess you still haven't gotten over your fear of earthquakes.
No, thankfully, my nightmares have stopped.
You're a seismophobe. You're phobic over my size, Edgeworth.
Oh,
Did I intimidate you?
Phoenix.
But still,
if the ground gives it even the slightest tremor, I find myself short of breath.
17 years ago, when we were little school kids at the same elementary school, Edgeworth found himself in the middle of a moida. It all started with that big earthquake that hit the courthouse. Just the courthouse.
Wow.
Yes, I was stuck in the elevator with my father, who was a defense lawyer. We were deprived of oxygen and we passed out. That's when it happened.
He's so cute, little Edgeworth.
That single gunshot shattered my whole life.
Now that involved Misty Faye, didn't it, too? That trial somehow. I forget how.
Yeah, that's the one where she got discredited, I
Yeah.
think.
I lost everything that day, all because of that earthquake. My dreams, my family, and myself.
It's been more than 17 years now. And that case was finally resolved 2 years ago, right? It was me, right? Remember that? Remember that, Edgeworth? I did what you couldn't do?
You think I don't know that? I was there, but I was in such shock I never imagined I could be so wrong about myself and my life. I'm sorry, Wright. There's nothing else I can say. Not after you chose to become a lawyer for my sake. And not after you saved me.
Edgeworth feels really off today.
Edgeworth, it's the sexual tension.
Oh, okay.
Edgeworth, you're stronger than you think, so no more of this self-pity, okay? You need to say this out loud, Phoenix. Show your feelings.
Yeah.
There was something that bothered me about her from the moment we met. I felt like I'd seen her somewhere before. No, wait. Not somewhere. I felt like I'd seen her in court before.
So, you went back to the Criminal Affairs Department to look for her file?
Yes, I checked every case file I've ever worked on. And I was right. I had seen her face before 6 years ago.
Nope.
6 years ago?
It was my first appearance in court. And as cases go, it was my worst nightmare.
So, who is she?
I'm sorry, Wright. That's a mystery. I can't give that information away to a member of the general public.
But we're buddies!
What? Why might be a crucial piece to solve the puzzle of this case.
The woman I know was the daughter of a jewelry store owner. She had nothing to do with Iris and Hazagura Temple, and neither did the case.
Except that it all took place right here.
No, that woman is completely unrelated to this murder.
Fuck you, Edgeworth. God damn it. Unrelated.
Yes, I can say that with complete confidence!
You're wrong, Edgeworth. She's totally related to this case. I need to fill Edgeworth in. I need to explain about the connection between Iris and the woman Edgeworth knew. I would have expected a dialogue option to open up.
Yeah, right?
Hey, why didn't I cut to break between sitting in there with Iris
Because
and...
we're so excited to keep going.
What an idiot. I should have gone for a break, like, right in between. That's how Phoenix Wright works.
It's okay.
God damn it.
It's okay.
No! Alzheimer's!